Hey, good evening. Welcome back to Jeff Stimson's poker vlog. Tonight we're heading down to Westgate. Got a little game going on there with fellow vloggers, Mr. Wegas, Happy Face Hold'em, Oldman Coffee, and Fish Poker. So on our way, and we'll report back and see how this goes. Okay, well, we're going to get started here. We decided to play a 1-2 game with a max buy-in of $200. Seated around the table in seat 1 was Lady Fish, that's Fish Poker's wife. Seat 2 was Happy Face Hold'em. Seat 3, Fish Poker. Seat 4, Old Man Coffee. Seat 5 at this point was Steve, Vlog Watcher. Seat 6 was Mr. Wegas. Seat 7 was subscriber Richard out of LA. And seat 8 was yours truly, Jeff Stimson. Okay, this first hand we're going to go over, we're in the big blind. Lady Fish is under the gun, raises up to $6. Fish Poker makes the call, folds over to me, and we look down at Ace Queen of Clubs. We go and make a raise up to $25. Lady Fish makes the call, Fish Poker folds, and before the flop I go ahead and... I'm gonna go ahead and check dark. Little move I learned from a friend of mine in Arizona, Mike, the super secret dark check. Since I raised pre-flop, hoping to put a little confusion into my opponent there, flop comes out Ace 10-6 with 2 hearts. She bets out $20. Yes, 20. So she originally had raised pre-flop and then called my 3-bet and then bets out into this flop. I gotta put her on an ace and maybe even the same as what I have while we're chopping at this. We just go ahead and make the call and I check again where the turn comes out, which is a jack of diamonds. She ends up checking back, so I don't feel she has any kind of king-queen here. I don't think she's gonna check a straight, especially with 2 hearts on the board, and I don't put her on having 2 hearts in her hand and checking the flush draw after betting it on the flop. I am resigned to think she probably has a very similar hand to mine, ace queen, ace king, with the raise pre-flop and the call of my 3-bet. The river's a 4 of hearts. I really like this. It puts 3 hearts out there for the flush on board. We got the straight draw, and I think this is a card I can go ahead and bet at, make her fold any kind of ace king, ace queen holdings. We're going to put a bet out there. I make somewhat of a value bet of only $30, about 1/3 of the pot. Actually takes a little bit of time to think about it. Before making the fold, I hear Fish Poker say, and yeah, so here you go, Fish. It's in the vlog. Okay, in this next hand, we're in middle position, and we look down at pocket jacks. Gonna go ahead and make a raise up to $15. The cutoff, Happy Face Hold'em, calls, and the button, Fish Poker, raises to $35. Well, there's no right way to play jacks, so I just make the call, even though there's a player to act behind me, who also makes the call. Flop comes out King 10-9 with 2 hearts. The action checks to the button, who bets out $40. Now, this is the first time tonight that Fish Poker has 3-bet before the flop. And he bets out a pretty small bet here. I go ahead and make the call. Happy Face Hold'em folds, and we're off to a turn, the 2 of clubs. I check again, and this time, Fish Poker bets all in. I gotta think about this for a minute. I take away the straight possibilities. I'm holding 2 jacks, so I block the queen-jack combo here. I don't know if you go all in with just a simple pair of kings, like an ace-king. To me, I feel like he's on a draw. Maybe here with ace-queen, possibly ace-queen suited, having the hearts, having the straight draw and the flush draw. My pair is higher than 2 of the cards on the board, and I do have a straight draw myself. But all in all, I think my jacks are good here. I have about 145 in my stack. He has me covered. I go ahead and make the call. I get a little worried when Fish Poker says, no heart, no heart, no heart, no heart. So now that he doesn't want the heart, I have a feeling he probably has me beat. The river's a 5 of hearts, and he shows Queen Jack for a flop straight. Yep, not only is there no right way to play jacks, but that was definitely the worst way to play them. Time to rebuy. I'm in for another 200.
Thank you, thank you.
Table full of vloggers. Fish poker got me for a big pot. Biggest pot of the night. Wrongly called.
There we go, 3 players.
That's right, though. We're going to get that back. Updating the table dynamics. A new player in seat 5, Randy, known as CheckRaiser99 in the YouTube comments. A vlog subscriber has joined the table.
Where did Fish get all that money from?
He got about 300 from me. I quickly unsubscribed from his channel right after.
Raise. Yeah, go down this way. You'll see on your left-hand side. Raise.
He said yeah.
30. Make it 30 to play.
What? Oh, okay. Oh, Jesse. I found nobody got a woman's name, so I got this instead.
Or did it say Carl?
Same bet.
My bad. That was
Full vlog. I turned on the camera late for this hand. It was right at the end. Didn't get all the action, just the end result. You can see what happens from here.
Oh,
Another club is the greatest.
oh, that would have been awesome.
Ship it, baby. Ship it.
baby.
One more shot.
73.
Joker tokens. Right here? I feel like I've been drinking for a week.
All right.
No.
I missed. Not too short.
Yeah, 73.
One more?
All right, let me do it.
There we go. Thank you.
Now you're good.
One
Thank you,
more.
thank
Now you're good.
Nice hand, Wegas. All right, we're going to take a little break here. So far, not the greatest output. We've had 2 flopped straights against us, one against Fish Poker and one against Mr. Wegas. Doubled them both up. Not really sure if I got the footage. Haven't been great. We've been having a good time at the tables, so my note-taking has been subpar, to say the least. But, you know, we're having a good time. Got all the vloggers together. Got some new vlog watchers in the mix, and kind of just let them know all about us. So, and yeah, we'll have some more notes. So you got to check out all our vlogs and get the full story of what went on tonight. All right. All right, in this next hand, the straddle is on the big blind. We look down at a 9-5 offsuit. Small blind calls the straddle. We go ahead and make the call as well. Happy Face Hold'em's on the straddle. He hasn't raised his straddle yet. So we're going to go ahead and see a flop. Flop comes out 8-4 deuce. Small blind checks. I go ahead and throw a bet of $10 out. Happy Face Hold'em folds. Richard in the small blind folds, showing king high. And we go ahead and show our hand, 9 high.
Oh.
That was 9 high. Like a boss, baby. This next hand, we're on the button. Folds around to us, and we look down at 7 deuce offsuit. I'm not going to just fold over to the blind, so we're going to go ahead and raise it up to $10. Lady Fish in the small blind folds, and Chuck in the big blind, Happy Face Hold'em, makes the call. Flop is 4 Jack 6 with 2 hearts. Big blind makes the check, and I make a continuation bet of $10. Big blind calls. Turn is a 10 of diamonds. So we're double suited on the board, and Chuck makes the check again. Not loving this with just 7 high, so we go ahead and check, reevaluate on the river. River is an ace of clubs, and Chuck checks once again. This ace can definitely hit my range on the button, making the raise, making continuation bet, and then checking the turn when I don't have a pair. So I go ahead and bet out $20. Chuck makes the fold, and we got to show this one once again. Hey, Chucky.
Oh,
Takes it down. In this hand, we're in the middle position. It folds to us, and we look down at Queen 10 of diamonds. Go ahead and make a raise up to $10. Folds all the way back to the big blind. Randy, check raiser 99. He thinks for a minute, a little unsure if he wants to call or not, before making the call. Flop comes out, Jack 8-3 with 1 diamond. Randy bets $6. We got a gut shot, 1 over to the board, backdoor diamond draw. Really don't think Randy has much here, even if he's paired his jack. Don't feel like his kicker is gonna be all that good. And an ace jack type of hand, queen jack suited, would hit my range. So I'll go ahead and make a raise up to $20. And Randy quickly makes the fold. This hand, we're in the big blind. It's been raised already by a fish poker in middle position up to $7. We look down at pocket fives. We go in 3-bet to $20, and fish makes the call. Par with what we've been doing most of the night. We do the super secret dark check once again. Flop is 8-8-9 with 2 spades. This flop could be really good for fish's range here. Holding the 10 jack, queen jack, 6-7 suited type of hands, but to my surprise he actually checks back. The turn is a deuce. I don't worry that this helps him at all, and since he checked back the flop, I have to assume he doesn't have any straight or flush draws here, and maybe just a couple overs, so I go ahead and bet out $30. But he took a little bit of time and he thought this through, and he makes a raise up to $70. And I quickly made the call. My only hesitation was I didn't know if it was 60 or 70. Now the river wasn't great. It was an ace of spades. Again, I'm not too worried about the flush here as he didn't bet the flop. So I go ahead and check for a little bit of pot control. If he does bet, honestly, I'm probably calling here. But instead of betting, he turns over a deuce to show a pair of twos. Doesn't show the other card, and I show my pocket fives. So we get a little bit back from him. Not as much as I gave him on those jacks earlier in the night, but starting to build our stack up a little bit more.
Got a big hand here with fish. Just you two.
Alright, this was quite a board and big hand between Mr. Wegas and Fish Poker. Got to check out each of their vlogs, see how this one went down. It was a back and forth all the way.
Makes the call. Straight, low end. I think he's got 3.
That's a full house.
Yeah.
You can have a full house there. 3 and 5.
Okay, this is one of the last hands of the night. We decided to stop playing around midnight. A lot of the guys from California had driven in that day, so I'm on the big blind. Mr. Wegas on the button raises it up to $10. I look down at deuce 3 offsuit, so I decided, you know what, let's just go ahead and raise it up. I go ahead and 3-bet the $30. Folds back around Mr. Wegas, and he makes the call. Flop comes out ace high. I have no pair, no draw, backdoor straight draw, I guess. But I go ahead and bet out here as this ace really hits my pre-flop raising range, especially from the big blind. $30, slide it forward, and Mr. Wegas folds before I can even put the bet out. So that ends the night, at least on a positive note, and we started to make traction back. Didn't get it all back, but we did pretty good. We're actually in for 500 total, and we cash out for 336. Hey, we did okay. We were down a little bit. We grinded our way back up. Big winner tonight was Fish Poker. Congratulations, you did pretty well. Great night. Westgate was a great place hosting us here tonight, allowing us all to record. Thank you, Westgate. You guys were awesome hosts. It's Friday night. It's Saturday morning. So we're going to see if maybe we can get some action going to Bellagio tomorrow and bring that to you. But until then, hit that like, subscribe, and we'll see you at the tables.